so it looks like we have SRD Shredder with the best time of a 1:13.302. And it seems like... Hold on. Let's go see. Okay, so Dino Prime with the 1:14.358. Looks like MVP quit it out. Same with Blade. But it looks like Shredder is going to start pole in the race. I'd imagine I'll probably see Shredder and Dino Prime be pretty close. Blade might be... I'm going to say he's probably going to be third place. Possibly. It's probably going to be a fun battle between MVP and Blade, if I had to say. If I had to say that, I would. It all depends on how it comes down to it. Even though we don't have that many people, I still think it's going to be a fun race. Yeah. So, prepare yourselves for one of the best races that you'll ever see. I probably can't say that, can I? The best race for today is going to happen right here, right now. So, let's see here. So right now, Blade is probably going through all the driver rules and driver's briefing, just talking like how, like, it's, the corner that usually goes wide from NASCAR series, for the current NASCAR series, they're probably going to use that type of layout, where they go wide on that one corner. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 8. They're probably going to go wide there. It's going to be very interesting to see, like, what's going to happen on this corner right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but that's where I'm hoping it's probably going to be a lot of fun over there. Just to see who's going to go for a dive bomb. Same with this corner here. Like, even though it's not a perfect 90 degree, you can still get some good racing there as well. Possibly here as well. There's another good braking zone here. Possibly, like, someone could dive bomb on the inside, but they're going to be stuck on the outside for the next corner, so I'd imagine the outside's going to be favorable in this one. And then you got the S's over here, which, they're pretty simple when you're one wide, but when you go too wide, it's going to be slower, so I doubt many racers will go too wide through that corner. Same with this one. This one, I would not go too wide because, I would probably end up in the grass, or I'd probably be having someone else in the grass with me, so. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a fun race. I'd imagine some good battles coming here and then, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah. It's going to be a fun race. Looks like... Let's see what's going on in the Discord. Let's see now. NASCAR channel. Okay. Let me go back over here, go to Stream Manager to see if anyone is in the chat. It looks like they are rotating the lobbies. So what they're doing is so that everybody has the same racing line and also maybe have a different time of day. So in case someone has a different racing line, they'd be able to check, or they will tell the leader that, hey, So they don't have to like restart the lobby. It's just all they have to do is switch tracks and then go back to the other track, which is probably a good idea. Yeah. So it's gonna be a 40 lap race, which is around it's gonna be a 45-minute race. So hopefully we'll get some good racing. So I'm thinking that it's probably gonna be Shredder, Dino Prime, Blade, and MVP. That are my guesses. But I don't know if that's going to be the case or not, but we will see. I'm going to spectate the race so I don't partake in the race because I'm not signed up. And hopefully we get some good battles. I'm hoping. If you have any questions, I'm here to help you out. We're just waiting on them to talk the walk and, you know, just going over some rules. There's probably going to be questions and concerns with other drivers about this track, which Blade will probably have to talk to them again. But, you know, I'm thinking it's going to be a fun race, so we're just waiting on everybody to get them ready to get it done, and then we'll be ready to go. Wish we could have like an ad break, but yeah, I don't have one. But yeah, how is y'all days going? Are y'all doing good over there in the text chat? Oh, looks like we got Mercy joining. So this is going to be very interesting. So we have another person joining. Okay. So. Yeah, so Mercy's internet crashed, so that's why he's joining back to us. So again, I'll probably have to say it's probably going to be either Shredder, probably Dino Prime, Mercy, then Blade, and then MVP. Or it could be Shredder, Mercy, Dino Prime, Blade, or MVP. Could be a different one, but that's what I'm gonna guess. Yeah. Just waiting on for them to all ready up, and hopefully it'll be a good race. Nothing too major. Hopefully. I'm actually I am going to do something. There we go. Just stretch my legs a bit because it's going to be a 45-minute sit down. If you want, you could do a bit of exercise. If you want, you could do like either pull-ups, push-ups, any of those. Jumping jacks. And I'll tell you when the race starts, and yeah. I would have music playing, but I don't know how to do the whole tomfoolery with it, so we're just gonna go without music for the time being. And it looks like we are ready to go. They are launching the event. If you're back again, we are going to be watching, let's watch Blade's point of view for the starting point. A little bit on the back, but we'll see how it goes. We're just waiting on them. They're probably gonna wait, so probably wait 10 seconds for everyone to pop in, just in case someone has like a black screen or anything. It's just commonly that they would do that, and maybe they don't this time because there's not that many people. Alrighty. So are y'all ready for the race? I'm ready for the race. So let's go for like a, let's see here. Let's go wheel advanced. We need to have, oh wait, hold on. What about roof? There we go. And then let's start from the back. See how this goes out. I mean, I guess in this time we could see what liveries people have. In the meantime. So let's go for the game cameras. So it looks like who's this? Mercy? Looks like Mercy has trying to have no one random. It's a pretty good paint. And then you have Blade with a DHL paint. It's not bad, I will say. Can't say anything that bad about it. Looks pretty good. I wish I could turn the camera, but I can't. Let's see what else we got. Dino Prime with the Nationwide and Fiber Rex. And MVP with the Red Bull livery. And it looks like first place's Shredder is going to get the Cathedral. So let's see how this race turns out. Start from the back so that we have a good view of what's going to be going on. It looks like they are off. And let's see if they're going to continue too wide on this one. It looks like someone got loose. And that would be... oh, looks like Blade's getting loose. Conviction is kind of pushing Blade out of the way. So it looks like at the start, Dino Prime gets a little bit loose on turn 1. And now we're just waiting for them to get all sorted, which looks like they already are doing. Looks like that we have Dino Prime going a little bit wide. Nothing too bad. It looks like Mercy went wide on that corner, which gave Blade a position. And it looks like Shredder and MVP are up in the lead. It looks like they are going to stay up there. Now if Blade can not get sideways on the asphalt, that would be nice. Looks like Mercy's trying to keep up with Blade, but going wide on the corner over there. And it looks like Dino Prime looks like he was following Conviction's lines, or Mercy's line, and just followed his line all the way through the grass. And it looks like also Dino Prime went wide on that last corner. Well, Mercy, looks like Dino is going to go super wide, which compromises his exits. Blade goes wide, doesn't take that corner good, and Mercy has a better run on that corner than Blade. It looks like first and second are neck and neck. Oh, it looks like, what's his name? Shredder gets a little bit loose onto that corner. And hopefully everything will... Looks like Conviction's going to get his place back from Blade, but Blade is like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. So it looks like I said, they're going too wide on this corner. So I'm worried about this corner here. Yep, so Blade backed off because of that, and then Blade might get on the outside of Mercy. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It looks like he's going to stay behind. Looks like Dino Prime trying to get some ground there, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh, Dino Prime gets very late on the brakes and nearly causes a wreck with Blade. Nearly a wreck. So it looks like the most interesting bunch is going to be 3rd through 5th. With Mercy leading on 3rd, Blade coming 4th, and Dino Prime coming 5th. We could watch the leaders, but they're just going to be following the leader, so there's no point. Unless something happens, then I will go and watch. Conventions go a little bit wide. Blade follows this line as well. Looks like Mercy and Blade are Blade's trying to trying to pass Mercy. Mercy's trying to defend that line that he's taken, but you don't know if I don't know, he will probably defend. The Blade is just trying to find a good opportunity. He runs wide on that one corner. It's not great for the car. It's gonna slow him down a bit. Looks like he's gonna go wide on that corner too. It's not healthy. He just needs to sit down and relax, and looks like Blade's trying to look on the inside. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Mercy blocks that. Blocks it all the way. Too bad we can't go and see the to see what they're saying right now, but I don't want to do that because there's no, it's an open channel, so all the drivers can speak freely with each other. So I can't really pull Blade into a channel. I mean, I could, but probably not the greatest idea. So it looks like Blade is still trying to catch up to Mercy, and Mercy's just not letting that happen. Mercy goes a little bit wide, which has Blade right on his rear bumper. Going through the S's right now. Blade gets a good line, but the car gets unsettled there, so it's not a good line on the exit. Looks like Mercy is catching up to second, it looks like. It looks like 5th place. Oh, it looks like Dino Prime has fallen back. Maybe went wide on that one corner. Yeah. Looks like Shredder's still leading the race currently. So this is going to be a very interesting race between Shredder and MVP. Ooh, Blade about hit that wall. Blade got that corner right. I figured I would have probably went past that corner if I was driving. Man, MVP is on Shredder's bumper. It's going to be a fun race between these two, I will say. Mercy's trying to catch up to the pack, which it looks like he is gaining ground a bit. Which I think MVP is putting a little bit of pressure on Shredder, which is causing Shredder to slow down and double think what he's doing. Looks like Blade's gonna go super wide, or a little bit wide on that corner. It's no biggie. A little bit of lockup from Blade going into that one corner. Looks like it looks like possibly MVP trying to find a way to get past Shredder right now. Could happen, probably in the next lap or two. We'll never know. Blade gets that corner super wrong. Not a great corner from him. So it looks like let's go over to 1st and 2nd. Actually, let's go to 3rd to see what Mercy is saying. Yeah, so it looks like Shredder's putting up one good of a fight. MVP's trying to find a way past him. Shredder is getting a little bit loose. He's still getting loose. Going into the S's. Mercy's trying to find a move around, trying to see if he can wiggle his way into 2nd. MVP's seeing if he can wiggle his way into 1st. And Shredder's just defending like no one's business. It's just bumper to bumper traffic. This is like Atlanta, Georgia. During rush hour. So it looks like the leaders are literally neck and neck, even with lap times as well. 1:13.8 from MVP and 1:13.3 from Shredder. And 1:13.3 from Mercy. So this is going to be an interesting three-way battle first. Shredder runs a little bit wide on that corner, but that's no problem. You could afford that little mistake. MVP gets a little bit loose going into that corner, but it's no problem. He didn't lose any ground or anything. Mercy's seeing if he can find a spot. Mercy's like, hey buddy, I'm here. If you mess up, I can pass you. Just giving that little warning. Oh, MVP goes super wide, lets Mercy passes. He gets a little bit wide on that corner. Oof. MVP can't do well under pressure. Mercy goes a little bit wide on that corner, but it's nothing too bad. Ooh, MVP goes inside of Mercy. Mercy blocks that inside, even though that he was halfway. Let's see if MVP can pass him. Well, MVP tried to pressure Mercy to make a mistake. He's trying to. But will it happen? Who knows? It might. Looks like we had the fastest lap was a 1:12. A minute and 12 seconds. And let's see who that was from. Let's see who that was from. And let's go to race stats. So it looks like MVP did set a 1:12.9 on this track. That is freaking fast. Mercy goes a little bit wide on that corner. He loses a little bit of time. I think Mercy's trying to catch up to Shredder right now. And MVP is just seeing if he can try to weasel his way into second place. Just analyzing Mercy's actions to see what he could do better during these corners. Oh! Oh! Looks like MVP smashed the wall on the inside barrier. Oh, man. He lost a lot of time there. But he got it together. He didn't lose no positions. He did lose time, however. But he can make that time up later in the race. So, we are 10 laps in. 30 to go. No. 28 to go, rather. Yeah, so far, the grid changes as is following. Let's see here. So it looks like Mercy rose 3 positions. MVP lost a position, and Dino Prime lost 2. So it looks like the grid is spread out a bit. They are spread out a little bit. First to fourth is a bit spread out, but I think MVP is trying to catch up to Mercy. Mercy making a little mistake on that corner. It's going to cost him a little bit of time. Don't mind that noise. It's just Forza being Forza. Oh. Looks like someone got disconnected. Looks like Mercy got disconnected. Oh no. That's no fun. They were having a good battle. Dang. No. Hopefully the next race Mercy will be in and not disconnect. So now at the moment, looks like Mercy. Oh, it looks like a Shredder. Looks like he's going into the pits right now. Does that mean maybe he's thinking of? I wonder if MVP is thinking to do the overcut. And that is very interesting. It looks like Mercy did a 1:12.8 before he disconnected. 1:12.8. If you're just coming back now, looks like MVP is leading for now. Shredder went into the pits. Mercy got disconnected. I think his Wi-Fi got... Looks like his Wi-Fi got disconnected. But I could also see... I could Let's see if it did or not. Let me go back over here. We won't know until the end of the race. At the following, looks like that. So it looks like MVP's gonna see if he could try to get ahead of Shredder. That's probably what he's thinking right now. So he can't mess up any laps right now. He has to have probably like a 5-second. He has to be around 3-2 seconds. So at the rate he's going, I can see if he's making a better lap than he usually is. Let me go over to lap times. So MVP. So Shredder is actually did a 113.2 for MVP. So it does seem like that he needs to gain a little bit more time. If I had to say, probably a 112, which it looks like MVP is probably going to be second place. Blade will probably be third. Dino Prime will probably be third or fourth, and then Shredder's going to be first. That is the current standings at the moment. That is what I'm thinking. Who knows if that's going to happen or not. Oh, it looks like someone else is pitting. Looks like Dino Prime's pitting. Okay, so right now MVP is thinking, okay, so Dino pitted, so I need to actually make my laps good. Oh, it looks like the MVP got a little bit loose on that corner, which is easy to do since you're going uphill. Same with this corner here, you gotta take it real nice and simple. Yeah, so it looks like that we're 14 laps in, about 24 to go, possibly 26 to go, or 25 to go. MVP is getting a little bit loose. It looks like MVP did get a faster time with a 112.6. A 112.6 is pretty fast, but is it enough to pass Shredder? He's not pitting in yet because I think he's thinking, I know I could go a little bit faster. He has to beat 2 seconds worth of lap times. So if that was his best, okay, so he did a 12.9 that lap. So he would probably need to go 3, maybe 4 more laps before they're neck and neck. But that's if Shredder has not made a mistake. Looks like Blade is pitting now. So it looks like MVP is going to be the one that is going to be out. I wonder if MVP is going to see if he can hold out until like maybe lap 19 or 18. Is that a possibility that he might be thinking of? He might be thinking of trying to do that. But he might lose a bit of time though. Let's see. He has a bit of fuel left. He has 50% fuel. His tires are okay. I don't know what they're thinking. Are they trying to do a 2 pit strategy? 2 pit stop strategy, or? I don't know what's going on inside their heads. I know it's going to be a fun battle. Ooh, it looks like MVP got a little bit loose on there, just hitting the curb, which made the car rotate. That's something you do not want. So if I had to guess, I would say MVP is thinking of hitting on lap 20 or 21 with the amount of fuel that he has. That is probably what he's thinking right now, if I had to guess. But this also means that MVP is going to be struggling on his tires because they're more worn than shredders, blades, and dynos. But it looks like MVP is setting a new lap record at 1:12.4. So it looks like he is going to get ahead of Shredder, from what I could tell. If he could keep that up, he could probably get past Shredder probably when he pits. So we're not going to see any battling. MVP is 4,000 in front of Shredder right now, which I think you're looking at maybe you want to be around 5,000 feet to be ahead. So probably one more lap. 1 or 2 more laps will suffice. You'll probably see Shredder coming on the other side. Yep, right there. You can see him at the corner right there. He's going at the last corner right now. I will say this track is tough. I wouldn't say it's as tough as Le Mans, but it's relatively tough in these cars. Because remember, these cars don't have any TCS, nor does it have any stability control. So all of this is essentially them running no TCS or no stability control. There was 4th place on the other side of the start and finish. So that was Dino Prime that we were seeing. And MVP did a good corner on that corner. So yeah, as you can see, he was at 46,000 when he passed the pits. Now it was at 4,800. So probably 2, maybe 3 more laps. He'll probably stays in first place. So we are on lap 19 of 40. So if he pits on lap 20 or 21, then he is trying to do a one-stop strategy. I mean, they might be doing a one-stop strategy as well, but MVP is going to have the better outcome. If I had to say, let's see what his tires are at now. His tires are at 45%, so yeah. So I would probably pit around that time. Pit. Yep, he is pitting at this time. So now, let's see. Now we need to check where Shredder is on track right now. So it looks like he's going through the S's right now. So his goal is trying to beat MVP out of the pits right now. Which at the moment, if we look at the... If we look at here, this is where MVP is. This is where Shredder is. MVP is going to have to try to get out of the pits before he crosses the finish line. If he, which it looks like MVP is going to do that. So now MVP is going to be possibly, oh no, no, oh so close. If MVP just waited one more lap, he would have gotten it. He would have gotten it. But I think MVP is a little bit faster than Shredder, so MVP is probably going to pass Shredder in the next 10 laps. It's a good race. I will say, I gotta hand it to them. pretty fun race to see. So now, MVP is just focusing on Shredder. Like, where can I do better than him? That's what MVP is thinking right now. Shredder's thinking, okay, I need to defend, but I also need to not lose any time. So he has to juggle between, oh, he lost it. He lost it on the last corner. MVP gets ahead of Shredder. But is Shredder gonna let that happen? Is he gonna try to go on the inside? He is trying to go on the inside, but it's not enough. It's not enough for him to get past. So MVP is probably going to be the winner. But who knows? We never know. MVP might make a mistake, but the amount of time, but the times that he has nailed every single corner, probably unlikely. The only thing Shredder can do is hopefully push pressure on MVP to make a mistake. That's the only thing that he has. So let's go back to Shredder. So yeah, so Shredder is trying to get pretty close to MVP, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. MVP did a 1:12.4, and Shredder's the fastest time I've seen was a 1:13.3 or 1:12.9. His new fastest time is a 1:13 even. So it looks like Shredder is pushing a little bit of pressure on MVP. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Will Shredder get past MVP? If Shredder keeps making small mistakes like that, he's not gonna catch him. MVP is doing a fantastic job on keeping his position. Shredder keeps making those little mistakes, which is costing him time, because he only has 16 to 18 laps remaining. And as we saw previous, MVP is faster on this track than Shredder. So Shredder needs to be more consistent. So MVP right now, all he has to do is just run his race and not worried about second. That's all he has to do. Shredder, however, has to stay consistent and not make any little mistakes. Which it looks like Shredder is slowly falling back, but you never know, MVP might make a mistake. So Shredder is probably thinking the same thing. He needs to be like, okay, I need to follow his movements, see where I can improve better than he can. That's what he should be thinking right now. Let's go over back to third place. I mean, I know this battle's pretty good, but we need to check on what the other drivers are doing. So it looks like Blade is doing pretty well. I mean, he's trying to gain ground on them. Blade, his fastest time is a I don't think it's a 1:14.5. But he did say, I did hear that he is struggling to hit 1:13s. 1:13 highs. Let's go back to Dino Prime, seeing what he's up to. He did a 1:13.8. It looks like Blade gets a little bit... It looks like he goes a little bit off on that one corner. It's an easy corner to get off on. It really is. It's easy to go wide on that corner. Because in these cars don't have that much downforce, guys. They don't. And these are stock tunes, so you're running middle downforce. So essentially these cars kind of drive like a brick going into corners, and plus you have to brake so early because of these brakes and how heavy the vehicle is. It's around 4,000 pounds. Possibly more. I can't remember the exact measurement. It looks like blade locked up. But yeah, it is very difficult to drive these cars on this track. Because you got a lot of elevation changes, you got a lot of corners that have a bit of camber and that don't have any camber, and like Blade did, it's easy to get caught up of making those simple mistakes. It's very difficult trying to go fast on this track. It really is. Let's go back to Dino Prime, seeing, looks like Dino Prime's catching up to Blade, which Dino Prime might actually pass Blade at this point. If Blade keeps making those simple mistakes, it will lead to Dino Prime passing him. Now I know since I'm on Apex, I'm more rooting for Blade, which I am rooting for Blade to stay third here. But the way that he's driving, it's not going to happen. Dino Prime showing a good, like, look how he, oh. Don't mind that corner was terrible. But the way that Dino Prime's driving the vehicle is how you should drive the vehicle. This is how you should drive it on this track. Even first and second, it looks like first and second are really neck and neck right now. Let's go back to these guys. So it looks like Shredder is right on MVP's bumper. I'm gonna keep an eye on third and fourth right now. And also keep an eye on these two. Looks like Shredder's gonna try to get the inside line. Trying to get him. Looks like he almost had it. Looks like Shredder is trying to find a way to get past him. Oh, a little bit of contact. Okay. Oh, going too wide. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Shredder gets past. I mean, forcefully, but it got past. MVP's not having it. He's like, no, no. No, no. But it's not enough. It's not enough. So Shredder's in the league for right now. So now MVP is trying to think, okay, how am I going to get past him? Does he know where he's faster at? It looks like Shredder messed up that corner. Shredder's trying to keep him inside so that he can get a better exit. Looks like MVP's gonna try to get a better exit off of Shredder. And, ooh, they're neck and neck. If this was the final lap, this would be close, but it's not. Alright. So is MVP gonna try to pass him on the inside here? He tried. He tried. Alright, so it looks like third and fourth are really close right now. Dino Prime and Blade. Let's see how this works out. Dino Prime looks like he had a better exit than Blade. Let's see now. Man, this is so many, there's two battles. I wish they were really close. Should be nice. Are they trying to make it too wide? No. Okay. I'm like, there's no way they can make it too wide there. Dino Prime's, oh! Oh, that might be something. That might be something right there. What it looks like to me is that Blade got a little bit loose before the contact, but that's just me. I don't know if it was just lag or something like that, but looks like, oh, looks like they're doing a caution? Interesting. Okay. Nope. It looks like this was the final race? Will they have one more lap? Or is it a red flag? What are they doing? I'm very confused. I'm so confused. What are they doing? Are they shortening the race to maybe 30 minutes? They might be doing that. And if that's the case, well, here's the leads. Shredder's in first, MVP's in second, Dino Prime's in third, Blade's in fourth. There you have it, guys. That is the standings right there. not really good with interviews, but I could see if anybody wants to do an interview or not. I'll probably get one for maybe Shredder if I can. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I could get. See if I could get a interview with Shredder. So let me go over here. Go to Discord. And then let me excuse the background that you see. Excuse the background. Oh, well. Eh. Well, yeah. Let's see here. Is there any... Okay. Doesn't look like there's... I'm gonna see if I can make a channel. Voice. This is going to be, interview. Interviewers. Interviews. There we go. It's a private channel. Next. And this is probably gonna be... Let's see here. Probably NASCAR driver. Alrighty, so I'm gonna see if I could get Shredder in for like a little thing. If you all want to have an interview, join the channel. There we go. So yeah, let's hope that one of them will join. But like I said, I figured MVP would have it, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. It looks like Shredder got first, then followed by MVP, then Dino Prime, then Blade. Unfortunately, Mercy got disconnected, so he'll get last place points, but that's about it. But yeah, if you enjoyed that race, then come back for next week, and they will be racing at... Let me get it out real quick. Let's see, it is the NASCAR. Let's see if I can find it. Recent. Go to recent. I'm guessing I don't know if... they'll be racing at... race stats. Looks like they're going to be racing at Watkins Glen next. So prepare your calendars. It's going to happen on September 3rd. And it's going to be 5:30 Eastern. And it looks like it's going to be... there's not going to be any laps. But we will see how long the race is going to be. Let's see if... let's see. If I could just like... No, we can't. Can they join? I'm pretty sure they could. Come on. I don't know what they're doing. Are they just waiting on stuff? See now. Looks like they're all going into pits. Very interesting. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, folks. It's like every single race is a bit different. Did they have like a red flag or something? But everyone was there, so I don't know. I do not know, guys. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're having like a red flag or what, but... This might be the end of the race. End of the race celebration, maybe? Do not know, guys. They're doing heats, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're doing heats, I don't know. Maybe the last 10 laps they race? Okay, so it looks like the race is back on. So I don't know what they're thinking right now. I'll just continue it like it's a normal race. So it looks like Shredder is going to be staying in the lead right now. Followed by MVP, then Dino Prime, then Blade. But we have noticed that MVP has a better control over the vehicle at this track. So who knows? MVP will probably pass Shredder. It's just a matter of time. MVP is probably on his bumper. Yes, he is. He is on Shredder's bumper. So is MVP gonna try to pass Shredder? He has about 9 laps to do it. Again, if you're following us now, there was a caution on lap 28. Then it turned to a red flag. And I thought they were going to thought those were thought that was going to be it, but it looks like we're going to have 10 more laps to go. So now we're just waiting on MVP to either pass Shredder, or MVP or Shredder makes a mistake and let MVP pass. Because MVP is a little bit faster than Shredder, so all MVP has to do is just see if he could better his lines than Shredder. And that's all. Just going by lap time, it looks like Shredder is slowing MVP down by a second per lap. So So he has about 7 laps before he can make a move. Or 7 laps. Yeah, 7 laps to make a move. Yeah. So hopefully he can make a move. They are pretty neck and neck right now. They are pretty neck and neck with Blade in 3rd place, right behind him. Same with Dino Prime. Dino Prime's right behind Blade. See if MVP can pass here. Looks like MVP runs a little bit wide, but no time has lost there. Close to that tire barrier. Yeah, really close to that tire wall. Looks like MVP about lost it on that one corner. Six more laps before MVP has to do something in these 6 laps. See much contact, so it makes me think that they're just racing just because they can. I don't know, guys. This might be. Blade is sending it through the corner, going wide on that one corner. MVP is trying to get the inside of Shredder, but it's not happening. Blade messes up that final corner. It's a little bit wide. And you got... I mean, if you want to see a battle, 2nd and 1st is where it's at. Blade's trying to get some ground, trying to catch up to 2nd and 1st. It looks like he is catching them just a little bit. But is it enough to warrant a 2nd place, though? 2nd or 1st place? MVP is still trying to figure out how to pass Shredder right now. But it might not happen in these 4 or 5 laps remaining. Could happen. Shredder gets a little bit loose on that one corner, which MVP is gladly to take more time from him. Looks like MVP got a little bit... Didn't look like he got that corner right. Blade is almost getting to the wall. MVP is right on Shredder's bumper. Shredder's like defending like nobody's business right now. See if MVP can try and get past Shredder. He's trying to get the inside, but it's not working. It's a very close race, guys. Very close. Blade goes a little bit wide on that corner. MVP is still trying to figure out a way to pass Shredder. Ooh, MVP thinking about going on the inside of it. But it looks like it just costed him time. He has 4 laps to go. He needs to make move now. 3 at the line. MVP is gonna have to try something. Whether it's gonna... Oh, Shredder goes wide. Having MVP catching up to him. MVP's still trying to get that power on. Just enough so that the wheels don't spin, but it's spinning a little bit, which is costing him a little bit of time. MVP got a little bit of the turn wrong, but he's making it up for it on this corner here. His Blade looks like he's gonna try to pass MVP right now. It looks like it. MVP is defending real hard. So that Blade doesn't get that second place now. This is a very close battle for first to third. I'm almost at the edge of my seat, guys. I'm gonna have to sit back a little bit. But yeah, it is very interesting. Oh, Blade gets it super wrong on that corner. Ooh, that's gonna cost him a lot of time. Shredder goes wide. MVP goes wide. Blade goes wide. MVP gets first. But will it stick though? That's the question. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It might, but no, it's not. It's not gonna stick. Man. Oh, MVP has the inside though. He's gonna try to make it go too wide through this corner. Ooh, it's risky. But he's going back because he knew he wasn't gonna pass him. Is Blade gonna try to get MVP a boost? Trying to get past Shredder? Looks like it. Ooh, MVP. MVP is trying to get past him. Is he gonna try to go on the inside? No, he doesn't. Blade gets a better run than these two. Oh, MVP shut that door on Blade, saying, hey, no, you're not taking my spot yet. Shredder's like, I am defending my position to the last nail if I have to. Or would it be log nut? It might be log nut. Anyways. Ooh, Blade goes super wide. Shredder gets loose on that corner. MVP is gonna try to go on the inside, but can't because Shredder blocks that inside line. He's got 2 laps to go. MVP's gonna have to try something. He's gonna have to try something right now. Ooh, MVP got it super wrong. Blade got it super right though, but it can't make a move because they were right on the inside. Ooh, going too wide. Going too wide. Oh, Shredder pushes MVP out. Blade cuts across the grass. Blade gets second place. Shredder still's in the lead. MVP goes in the third. Oh man, is Blade gonna win the event? Or is MVP gonna go for the almighty dive bomb? No, he didn't go for the almighty dive bomb there. It's a close battle right now. MVP is gonna have to try to figure out a way to get past Blade and Shredder. Oh, looks like Blade might go super wide here. Just a little bit wide, but not too much. Ooh, Blade goes for the almighty sin, but ends up into the tire barrier. Oh. Oh, that might stink. Oh, and doesn't check his surroundings. Ends up hitting Dino Prime. Ooh, that might be a penalty. I doubt it, but man. Blade lost that because of an almighty dive bomb, guys. Jeez. Alrighty. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go, guys. MVP is gonna have to try something. He's gonna have to try something. Possibly on this last corner, he might have to go for a Blade move, but break a little bit earlier than Blade. Has to break a little bit earlier than Blade. MVP has a little better of a run. Shredder gets a little bit wrong on it, and it makes MVP might get the inside of this corner, and it looks like he does. Oh, this is gonna be close, guys. Needs a better exit. Come on, come on. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's neck and neck right now. Oh, looks like Shredder has it though. Oh man. Oh man. 1 lap. 1 lap. MVP is going to try to get past Shredder. It's a really close race, guys. Really close. Now, is MVP going to try something here? Shredder's really slowing down MVP right now. Ooh. They're getting really feisty up here. MVP don't try to go for the inside, but Shredder's like, no, you're not having that. You are not having that. I think MVP's lost it. Unless he could try something around here. Possibly on the last corner, but I don't think Shredder's gonna allow it. Yep, Shredder's keeping that inside. He's like, no, you're not having that inside line. But see, oh, man. Shredder has it. Shredder is your race winner, folks. He is your race winner. It was a good race by Shredder. He deserves that victory. My God. What a race. What a race, guys. There you have it. Shredder, MVP, Dino Prime, and Blade it's your unofficial results. Man. That was a good battle between Shredder and MVP. Whew. Whew. I don't know if I could have a good battle like that. Man. Oh boy, man. That was a lot of fun to watch. They're probably gonna get points. Man, but that is... I can't tell you. That is the most closest race I've seen. So by far. Wow. Man, can we have another race like that, please? That was a lot of fun. Whew. But yeah. There you have it, guys. Shredder, MVP, Dino Prime, and Blade. Good battles between both of them. Keeping it fairly clean. It's good racing, man. Good racing. So it looks like the results have been done. Oh! Oh, man. And they're just having fun now. Oh, Terry Bear. Oh. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, man, guys. Guys, I think I need water after that. Oh. Oh, he got him. Oh. Oh. There you have it, guys. There you have it. See if I could get someone. See if I could get someone in here. See here. Alrighty. Wonder if Shredder wants to do an interview. Alrighty. Hopefully they get the message of they could definitely join the interviewers thing so that they could get interviewed. well, it looks like, alright. Man. Man, guys. That, I will say that's been some tight battling. Holy crap.
Happy with myself.
Yeah. Like, it was just, like,
Oh.
Shredder. I honestly didn't think you were gonna win that. Because MVP had a better lap time. He was more consistent. And yet you still won. How is that possible?
I mean, I'm just asked to pass. That's all
I
it boils
saw
down
that.
to.
It was like, oh my
I'm just
god.
stubborn enough to hold my line.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, that was some good racing, guys. Holy crap.
All right, so I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room. Uh, After about 10 laps, I started falling asleep. I, I'm I am shot right now. I just yeah. I wasn't doing too hot. Dino caught me, and I was already starting to go, but I got a very small nudge to the rear bumper, and as I was falling asleep, and around it went, which is
Yeah.
what brought out the caution. So that's why the red flag happened. I needed that 5 minutes to just reach, like, just get sugar in me to finish. And so
Yeah, I've noticed.
apologies to everyone for that. Um, the final 10 laps were interesting right up till I decided to have a brain fart and
Yeah, dive,
uh,
dive the last corner. I was like, oh look,
the missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't.
because I was like,
Except
oh,
That's what happened there.
well, I was like, oh look, there goes Blade. Blade's gonna go for the almighty send, and oh, it still doesn't look like it worked. It
he's
looks
in
like
the
he
wall.
got into the wall.
That was not my
Oh,
brightest moment.
I could tell, yeah.
Uh,
um, I'm not happy. I
Oh,
just blew away all the points I just gained in the past 2 races.
yep.
Ugh. Hopefully, Watkins Glen will be better for me.
Yep.
it's gonna
Hopefully.
be
God, no. Well, hopefully everyone who was watching enjoyed it. So
I bet they did. Because I sure did. Between, I mean, I was probably like half of the race was me just viewing first and second. And then I was like, okay, guy, I need to go to third and fourth to see what they're up to. Because just like, God, there's so much action. Ah, man. But yeah. Alright, stream. If you enjoyed that, please share it to anyone. Because we need the attention. And if you want to have more battles like that, tune in next week on September 3rd on Saturday so that you could visit or you could watch Watkins Glen. This
not
is
Saturday, Sunday.
oh, what he said. I'm still new at this whole interview thing or not interview thing, but commentating, commentating or
Join us. Signups are still open. It's going to be a lot of fun.
yes.
Please join us. The
If you
more, the merrier.
if you want a
If you've seen how great the racing is with only 4 people, now just imagine that, but a full lobby.
yes,
Get in here, sign up, get your time verification in, have fun with us. It's
yes,
an incredible series with incredible drivers, and I can't say enough about them. Hope again, if you can't and you just want to watch, tune in. Same time next week. We will be at Watkins Glen for our throwback race. Motorsport in the 2000s is our theme, so hopefully we'll see everyone there in some very nice souped up liveries.
yes. He's saying instead of seeing Blade's livery over
Excuse me, what's wrong with
here.
my livery?
Anyway, guys, this is Apex Why Not signing off for Apex Gaming and Esports Entertainment for the AGRL League. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Hopefully you enjoyed.